know what it is. That's a rebel, that's a rebel.
It's a very special shout out because they wanted to go first. Shout out to Dana, you're my girlfriend, I love you.
Oh, and shout outs to D. Well, you didn't actually ask for a shout out, but I love you that much. So I don't want you to leave, but anyway, shout outs to you.
And now for all the rest of the shout outs that yeah, they just liked. Yeah. Shout outs time. It's Kodak kids, but you already knew that. Shout outs to Anaru.
Shout outs to Jermaine.
Shout outs to Farrell.
Shout outs to Carl.
Shout outs to Daniel.
Shout out to who's Catherine?
Shout outs to Talia.
Shout out to the Twinny Kenny.
Shout outs to Dana.
Shout outs to Samantha.
Shout outs to Len.
Shout outs to Bailey, Tim.
Shout outs to Nessa.
Shout out to Brandon.
Shout outs to Taylor.
Shout out to Sandra.
Shout out to Donnell, Lucky Snapback.
Satia. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Isaac. Wait.
Shout out to Rachel.
Shout out to Nassa.
Shout out to Shari.
Shout outs to Tamika, Callum's one. And shout outs to Callum.
Shout outs to Brooke.
Shout outs to Cody.
Shout outs to Jojo.
Shout outs to Chris.
Shout outs to Jackie.
Shout outs to my Just loading. Be patient. Don't hate. The reception in the city, it's not that good.
You have jet life.
Yup.
What it is.
Around, walking around. Hey people.
Yo, we got shout outs to Tony.
Shout outs to Jack McWaters.
Shout out to Cody Barnes.
Shout outs to Twisties, Dallas.
Shout out to Bree.
Shout out to Jaden Saw.
Shout out to Jakey.
Shout out to Michaela.
Shout out to Joseph. Little Joseph deflected. No. Shout out to Joseph.
Shout outs to Jerry.
Shout outs to Dominic.
Shout out to Mango, Caleb.
That's shout outs done. So if
we're going to get off now.
If you want any more shout outs from us, then just hit us up on Facebook and
for our next video.
Done.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna go. Let's go.
Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Top of the game with no cheek. 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 Running up, about to blow like C4. Running up, about to blow like C4. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Top of the game with no cheek. I'm in my beast mode, my alter ego, delivering heat across the globe. Call me El Nino, murder hero. I'm so lethal, King Beast Leo. I'm a bar stand down from the west, 3D flow. Dream on if you ever thought you were better than me, ahead of the league. The weak surrender defeat. ISIS killing by my extras and betters to beat. MVP in the game, I'm the best in the league. Admit it, it's inevitable. Impeccable flow, and I got this record to show. And proof is better than those who are the chosen few. Like me, Kodu, Mo, Rod, and frozen foods. So imagine when I'm heated, I mean it. Brandon Genius is a fetus. To cease this beat quick, I'm a juvenile delinquent. Too hot, so you can't block my shine. No solar eclipse. Burning up, blow like C4. Burning up, blow like C4. My kilo 6 starting like burning up, blow like C4. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Top of the game with no cheek. 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 Burning up, blow like C4. Burning up, blow like C4. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beast mode. Top of the game with no cheek. Curfew flow and it's time for me to go in. Lay the smack down, bomb, Hulk Hogan. Shitting on you niggas like I got a bad colon. Killing opponents, consider this as a condolence. Freddy Krueger flow, killing hands up. Nappy this beat.